I am now recording. Hi, YouTubes.
How
3,
you doing? How you
2, 1, go.
Yeah, you should do escape first, I feel like.
Okay, escape. I'll do escape here.
Yeah. You need to save Zelda.
Okay. So after sync is when you get to start telling me what I have to do.
Yeah, those bombs change everything. You should do Aga.
You want me to do Aga? Yeah.
No, no.
After sync is what you get to tell me when to do stuff. Okay.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
So we got 5 minutes. How was your day?
Day was good.
Good.
Yeah, pretty much. Did some work. Been trying to clear a hard Mario Maker level. Yeah, pretty much.
My gosh, what? That was awk. I didn't warm up before this, so.
I haven't done boss warm-ups either.
Okay.
But I guess, I'm not playing it.
I have not played any Mario Maker stuff. I'm not really good with platform games.
Fair enough. I think it's my most played game ever.
So what got you into Super Nintendo games?
I played Link to the Past for the first time in like 2019, just on the Wii U Virtual Console.
Okay.
And I just really enjoyed it. It's like probably my favorite Zelda game that I had played at that point.
Nice.
Just straight up on my first playthrough. Like, it's not like it's weird because a lot of people think people like old games because they have like nostalgia for it, but no. Played it first time when I was like 14 years old, and it was immediately my favorite Zelda game because I just like the style and pacing of it. I don't like having to go through like a ton of filler in like Zelda games like Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
I like the 2D style for combat. Everything is like execution based, and I just really like watching the randomizers. I got into that for speed gaming, and it was, I would watch speed gaming like every day before school, and then I kind of stopped watching it a couple of years ago. But then I was like, what? I kind of feel like I want to become a Link to the Past speedrunner.
Nice.
So I started doing runs back up again like a few months ago, and yeah, now I'm joined this. Pretty much.
When you say speedrunner, you're doing NMG stuff or just rando stuff?
Honestly, I'm more interested in rando, but NMG seems cool. I probably would do NMG as well.
NMG will help you with some of that execution stuff you were talking about, but it's definitely a lot different than rando now. Rando's starting to branch out even more from that, just based on the speed of the game and stuff too.
I really like the just the routing element of randomizer.
Yeah, I like the puzzle that you have to figure out.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like every time you boot it up, it's not gonna be like super different every time, but you can get some really interesting patterns that you have to do. Yeah, I've been using those pots as like position guide for when to turn there.
Yeah, I didn't even see them. I went on a golf outing today, so I'm kind of really baked, like not baked, but like that way. But I'm like sunburnt, so I'm kind of like I took a nap for 2 hours after I got home.
Oh yeah, no worries. You don't have to like prove anything to me with execution.
Oh, I'm proving it. I always prove it to myself. That's what I like to do, is just prove things to myself.
Fair enough. I would too. Dash turns are good.
Yeah, I feel like this back half after the first part was a little good. Alright, we're about to hit to the point where we have to start asking where I'm gonna go.
Well, you're gonna go to first of all, you're gonna go to the lumberjack, but you're gonna do the bonk rocks first.
Okay.
You're gonna do map check before bonk rocks.
Okay. And if it's gonna make it easier, you can just give me an area to go, and I'll do it that way. You don't have to tell me each individual check. So like, North Light World or Cat.
I mean, I'll do each individual check unless it's like I don't know.
Pretty obvious as to that check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, do a map check. Okay, got it.
I'm a big person that wants to mark it as the map's open, so I don't mismark it later. Because having to do multiple map checks is not always the best.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, so I want to make sure I get it right the first time.
I've been doing it just on like my first couple of dash lines.
Okay, but I've also seen, for some reason, people are doing them like 3 seconds or whatever too. Like not even 3 seconds, like 0.3 of a second. And you're like, what just happened?
I've seen that in runs, yeah.
Assuming doing the rest of North Light World here.
Yeah, do Lost Woods. 2 checks in there. Oh, that's nice. Okay, nice. I think you're doing Lost Woods the same route that I have now, because I followed your example.
Oh Jesus! Okay.
That's very helpful. Yeah, so just go down and do pretty much all of Kakariko at this point.
Okay.
Full magic. Cool. And Master Sword is helpful for killing that bird.
Yeah. Also
that
helpful kill
so annoying.
green guards too.
I've like walked off this ledge too much.
That's the timing with your dashes. Like,
yeah,
I can get pretty close to that wall, right? Most new players stop in the light.
I've decided that I want to stop at least a little bit earlier than I've been doing.
Which is fine.
I've been trying to just do like a full like turn without any sort of like break.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. It's just because what you're looking at then is a bonk takes 1.5 to 2 seconds to recover. So I have the tracker up for how many bonks I have, and if you have 30 bonks, that's automatically a minute, right? So
well, you have 1 bonk from hitting the bonk rock.
The required ones, the wall and the other ones, but there are ones I can control. There's like 10 required bonks that you can do.
Yeah.
Alright, club is interesting.
I'm waiting to see if we get like a hammer.
That's where I'm gonna ask what I'm doing now.
If you see hammer, do Village of Outcasts.
If I see hammer, go do Village of Outcasts? Okay.
Yeah.
Am I doing race
game?
game?
Mirror yet. Don't do Village of Outcasts if you have hammer.
Okay.
If you get hammer and mirror, do it. But at this point, it's it's pretty far. And do the shovel check after this.
Let me show you how a race game should really go, by the way. I'm going to talk you through this really quick. Talk / dash.
And if you get hammer, do the powder check before and doing that.
That right there was a 6-second dash. Right now, people are sitting 7 and 8 seconds. So you're already gaining some time on that. So that'll be in the VOD for you too. Okay.
I think it's faster to save and quit out.
You want me to save and quit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's faster than
It is
going
faster.
to there. Yeah, and then do South Shore.
Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing first for South Shore?
First do the dam.
Okay.
And then we're gonna see what we get in there. I'm like kind of thinking about Agina's Cave right now.
Okay.
Just see what you get in there.
Sir.
Boomerang. Okay. If you get nothing in here, do Agina's Cave. Okay, do Agina's Cave. That's not progression, at least.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's progression, but you know what I mean.
I do. It's nice. It's actually you can if you don't have a lamp, you can go ahead and have me do dark rooms. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do the areas and show you the stuff that I would do on the way and how to do that.
That's good dash lines. I don't have that down like that.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to show you that there. So those are the small things I'll show you that I'll be taking control over when you say do a check, and I'll be like, hey, we're doing this check.
Oh, this is this is all dungeons.
We're gonna do all dungeons, yes.
Okay. Okay, do Mini Moldorm. And then route that into Ice Rod Cave.
Yep.
And Water Walk to Hobo, and then do Flipper to Zora because you have the money.
Yep.
I just feel like I felt like with Agina's Cave that we would be isolating it.
No, that's exactly what I wanted to see, so you're fine with that. Oh, whoops. Oh, that sucks.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. Why would you kill the other two on the side? Why would you like kill the one in the middle before the one on the side? Because you could just dash out the middle.
Just so I have control. I could have done bombs there too, and that's a force of habit. So I could have done the middle and then thrown bombs, and it's a little faster instead of rolling around. Like I said, kind of sunburnt, so I'm not fully there mentally, but I'm there immensely enough.
Yeah. At any point, if you feel like you need to stop,
we're good. This is actually not bad because I can just kind of you tell me to go do some checks, and I'll go do checks. All right, what's my order that I'm doing here?
Hookshot is interesting. You're water walking to Hobo.
Okay.
And
So
then doing
if you have flippers, you can come down here.
Yeah.
And then jump down here. And this is because in order to have your water walk happen, you have to jump straight down.
Yes. I think I do that. If I have flippers, I do that. I might have forgotten once. Just because I've gotten used to the other method.
That's okay. I think I saw that and I wanted to make sure I pointed that out. Alright, where am I going after this guy?
Zora.
Okay.
And, waterfall, all that stuff.
Okay.
Some logic, too. We do not have bow or lamp. And I would like to route Eastern in generally.
Well, let's see what we get here first, and then we can talk about that. Because that's
Island's 10. Okay, let me mark that off.
Yeah, I do that when I run by it. but I hadn't heard you say anything about it, so
Yeah, I always do that too. Let's see here. That's literally the vanilla, right?
I honestly don't know. I've never come here during vanilla.
Wait, no, that's... Never mind, I'm done. There's some other cave that has that. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, go to the Village of Outcasts after this. Because you're gonna pick up that. Saving
All right. Well, we're gonna pause it right here. Why am I
Okay.
going to Village of Outcasts?
Because that is the only portal that you can currently access.
That is true. But may I offer an alternative?
Yes.
I know it says blue, but I believe that you also I also believe you know this one as well. That we can clear out Death Mountain, get whatever's up there, and we may be able to get Fire Rod to go and do Skullwoods and such. And with Hookshot, we can Hera Pot and finish off that green pendant too.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why I'm gonna push for that side, because let's look at it. Let's look at it numerically,
It is more
with numbers.
checks.
It is way more checks, and we also get knowledge of what's Turtle Rock, and we also get knowledge of what dungeons we need to do and stuff like that. Okay.
Yes.
So with this being done, so are you good with this play? Because I can still go do CAC or VO.
Yeah, I think I'm good with this play because you have Hookshot, so you can do dark, and you have Hookshot and you have Glove, so you can do Dark Death Mountain.
Yep, and that's why it's like once that Mitch showed up, like we can do all of the dark, like all of the mountain except for mirror stuff, which is only 2 checks, and there's a good possibility that something's up there that will help us down on the bottom.
Oh yeah, and you don't have hammer. You don't have hammer.
Correct.
For that, you don't have fire. Yeah, okay. No, that's the right.
So this is kind of more of a
This is out of logic. So, I guess. But it's probably still best because you don't have to make like 2 trips.
Exactly. Like the only trip, hopefully the only trip we'll have to do when we come back up here is to go into Turtle Rock. But
yeah, I know how to do this dark game pretty well.
Okay.
Especially like the trip from like Flute, but I still should be able to do the other one pretty confidently.
Okay. So I'm gonna take over control real quick. So we'll do what we do here when we don't have mirror and we have Hookshot is we're gonna go up here. We can mark that off because that was just 10 arrows.
And then you go back down. Oh, that's definitely, you want that.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Because I think you would grab that, right?
I would totally grab that.
Okay, we're gonna grab that then.
I think it saves time over the course of the run, doesn't
it? It does.
Seconds.
It 30 seconds to a minute. It ensures you're one-on-one on Ganon. Alright. Real quick. So
Hovering.
I'm not hovering it. I'm showing you a different way since I don't think you can hover by the time this tournament ends.
Yeah.
So you see the edge of the shadow?
By
the shield. By the shield.
By the shield, I do.
Yep. So I'm gonna go down here, and you see how that shadow's kind of
like the wall.
Yeah. Well, there's a line. Like you see the teeth, and then there's that line with the teeth.
The line behind the teeth.
And it's you don't have to be too concise with being on the far part of that. You can drop your bomb here, and this is your bomb jump for this spot here.
Oh, you can make that.
Yes. And then you don't have to go back down or around or anything like that, okay?
Okay.
So now, Hookshot, we're going to come over here, And now we're going to do all of this stuff over here. We don't have mirrors, so we have to come down here first, which is fine.
So you have to clear out Light World Death Mountain before doing this.
We'll have to clear out Hera before doing this, too.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, we don't have Hammer. Oh, well. So we can't get over to Hera, which is fine. I wish I would have recognized that previously. But we're still gonna...
have done this play, though?
I probably would have still done this play, yeah. Because Hera's just a pendant.
Well, we're doing all dungeons.
Yeah, but in a normal seed, we're doing all dungeons so I can show you all dungeons. We don't have to do all dungeons. Okay, we know...
That's very helpful.
With that flute, though, we know that the logical access up here is Lamp, so Lamp is somewhere down below. Okay?
Yeah. I know how to do this consistently.
So I'm gonna, since we don't have Hammer, I'm gonna show you how we route this here too. So we come up here, and what we do is we're gonna check over here. Okay, we don't need Floating Island.
Yeah, you check that, then do Spiral Cave.
Yep. And then what do we do after that? Do you know?
After this, because that is every check that we can do in Light Death Mountain, you would go get the portal down there in, like, not Turtle Rock portal.
Correct.
You would do the bottom portal.
Yeah,
and then go into the bottom, like, Super Bunny Cave, then go up, then do Hookshot Cave, and then at that point, save and quit.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that you knew not to go up to the Turtle Rock portal. I mean, you could, but we're not gonna... We don't have Ice Rod, Fire Rod, Hammer, so we can't do it anyways, but this is the way you want to go.
Yeah,
if you're not planning on doing Turtle Rock.
Are locked in Turtle Rock.
We'll see.
We have access to it.
Well, we don't. We don't have Hammer, so we can't open the portal.
Oh, well, we're about to get Hammer right here. Oh, that's possible? I see.
That is possible,
It's
yeah.
just
Well, I messed that up.
done with mirror, but you don't have mirror here.
So you push the left one, and then halfway through the right one, you push it and then hookshot through it, and then press right. You should be able to do it. I'm just messed that up because I haven't done this in a while. Ooh, there's Sick Kid.
Okay. Oh, sorry, what was it? I was taking notes.
It was a Bombos.
Almost, okay.
I can tell you the crystals and pendants whenever you're ready, if you need it.
I do.
5, 6 is...
I'll just write it down and I can see yours.
Okay. Don't want me to talk. I get it.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, that's actually nice. Alright. What am I doing?
What did you just get?
A cape.
Cape. Let's go to Village Outcast.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I have the capability of doing this check right away, because we don't know where Mirror's at, right? So I'm immediately going to go over to King's Tomb
first. Yeah, because you don't have to do Graveyard Ledge right now.
Right.
So you might as well do that, just to check, see if it's something helpful, because it's very quick. And then you save and quit to sing, right?
Nope.
That's faster.
I mean, it's time negligible. There really isn't. Because that's your run out of sync, that's your run down to top. You're back to
no, that's probably faster.
So save and quit's automatically 10 seconds, by the way. Alright, what am I doing?
You're gonna take the flute first, and then take the top portal to do Village of Outcast stuff.
Okay.
You don't have Skull Woods is a crystal, and you don't have Fire Rod. You do
It
have
is
Samaria though.
it is okay to dip that
You
dungeon
stick it
though,
first.
because what happened? Actually, this is really bad. My other mentee and I, he went straight to Thieves Town because he saw like we did it and stuff like that. Went through this portal, went straight to Thieves Town, left his hookshot and hammer behind. Did Thieves Town because 3 items were in the front. We kind of talked about it. He went with it. Fire Rod was in that hammer chest, so it's okay to treat.
You don't have hammer. You don't have hammer. So I will check some Skull Woods.
Okay. So sometimes treat Skullwoods as overworld, because that way you're going to be able to figure out what you want to do there. Okay.
And I would go in the mummy room first,
Okay.
because you have Samaria.
Well, this is where you get to tell me where to go, and I go do it.
Yeah.
So this is what I would normally do anyways.
I think if I didn't have Samaria, I just don't feel confident enough doing that. Unless I have,
Yeah.
like, gold sword.
Write that down, we can figure that out.
Mirror, well then, there we go. Use your mirror.
Okay. I'm going to tell you this right now. You don't tell me
right.
what to do in dungeons.
Okay.
You tell me where to go for the next checks. So you don't have to tell me use mirror. That will be easier for both of us. I'll be like, what are you making me do? What the heck? You want me to fight Helmasaur with my red cane? What? That would be funny.
I would not suggest this a thing.
Alright, I found both items, yeah. But we've got the mirror, so dipping Skullwoods. I don't want you to think that just because Skullwoods is a crystal, we avoid it or we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
That was stupid fast.
I would do Bumper Cave while you're here.
Sounds good.
Oh, sorry. What?
Okay, so here's a dash line 2.
Oh, okay.
It's one continuous dash.
That's very helpful. Okay.
Dash here only. The rest is walking. Dash here only. The rest is walking.
I do the like other checks in this area before doing these down.
Okay. Why?
Because you don't have hammer.
Okay.
Could potentially be in here.
There's also a dash line here where you move off to the left against that bush. You push that thief out of the way when you come down here. Alright, I want
and you have to do you have like access to Smith chain stuff and you have mirror. I would do the
I'm not.
I would first just doing these down.
We're doing Thieves Town, and I'll show you why. So take notes for Thieves Town, because we're gonna do this, and we're gonna see what we have in here. The reason why is you dip the front. You can dip the front, and there's a dash line there. So this dungeon's a very straightforward dash line dungeon, especially in the lobby area. 1 and 2. We don't have the small. Here's the reason why. We don't have the small key. So, small key could be locked in the big chest. However, we don't know that. There are still 4 chests in here. We don't have the map. We don't have the small key, and then the other 2 are items. So we're playing 50-50 odds on that. At this point in time in your gaming Zelda career, what we're going to do is mirror out and then go do Smith Chain and such like that. Here's the reason as to why. Because we have to come back and kill Skullwoods anyways. So let's see if we find that Fire Rod and Hammer and pair them all together. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's why we want to do that. Now, if we found...
What about doing... Because you have to come back to that, like, general area for Smith Chain, too. What about doing this first before even trying, like, the front of Thieves Town?
I would still do front of Thieves Town, because if you find 3 items in the front, it's a 25% chance you're playing the odds. You can still bail out and such like that, but you know that your item probably is not going to be in Thieves Town. Now, I also just gave you a scare tactic about Fire Rod being in Thieves Town Big Chest, so that kind of sucks. But
yeah,
it's you want to try to you want to try to avoid doubling back as much as possible. And if you're gonna do Smith Chain and then go back, and what if in the front was 3 items and one of them was something you needed, or it was the hammer in the front, because I've seen that before too. So it's kind of a catch-22 situation that you're in. I'm trying to make sure you know your options.
I'm just thinking with doubling back that like Smith Chain puts you, well, like don't like do Smith Chain up to like purple chest, and don't do purple chest, and then that you're really close to Thieves Town.
But at the same time, you're doing Smith Chain. You're just doing the Smith because you don't have. I did that wrong. Because you don't have your hammer, so you don't have the hammer pegs. So you're doing Smith Chain to do 1 check to come back? That's my question right there.
Yeah. I guess you're missing out on 1 check either way, either big chest or yeah. Oh, you're right.
So I'm actually going to grab this, and then if you hook, and you should be able to dash with it without it being behind you. Because we're going to do, now, Smith Chain is all of this stuff combined. So that's why people tend to hold off on doing Smith Chain, because it's not just I'm doing Smith, it's an entire chain. Like you got K45, you'll have Stumpy, all that stuff to do.
Yeah.
And?
Well, there's a bow.
That's useful.
Eastern is open.
It's... hate these guards so much.
I gotta learn that hook thing.
And then once you have this guy here, and you're gonna go turn him in, you can just dash without the chest.
Why is that?
You're basically tricking the game
into like the chest is by an NPC.
Yeah, like you're like, hey, there's still somebody behind me because I'm not gonna do any aid checks like opening chests or anything. You just have to mirror anywhere on the screen. I like to do it right above the rock just because it's faster for me. Hey, the best rank. And now Smith Chain is done. We unfortunately.
Okay.
I didn't do powder because I have to come back with the hammer anyways. So that's why I didn't do it there.
So just do Hype Cave at this point.
May I offer us alternative?
Yes.
You know how to Specky clip.
I do know how to Specky clip.
We have that entire dungeon there that I can finish, and I'm here.
That's definitely the right option.
And then I go up. Then I would go up to.
For some reason, I think I would have suggested this, but I forgot to put mirror on my tracker. And it was giving me full red on Swamp.
So this is also a lesson for you to learn over the next 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 5 weeks now. Mentors. This is what mentors are doing when you're racing and trying to keep up as well. It's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of communication. I'm going to finish this up. I will show you how we do this. with that already, that means that there's at least one item or a big key to go to an item on Left Side Swamp, so I am not skipping Left Side Swamp.
If you see like map early.
Map or compass within the first couple checks, there's always a side on left side, or an item on left side. We still have a lot of stuff we need. We know Hammer's not going to be here, because Hammer can't be behind Hammer.
Yeah, we need a lot.
Yeah, we need a lot. Oh, okay.
I did that last night for the first time.
Good.
Yeah, I mean the one thing about doing Left Side Swamp is that if you can still potentially have to come back for big chest.
But if we do it right off the bat, we have to come back anyways to finish the dungeon.
Yeah.
Really?
The whole switch thing you just did.
This is Diver Down. So that right there.
I haven't seen Diver Down here.
Okay, yeah, that's the first spot of Diver Down, and you have the bomb there. That's the same action as Spooky. So you're setting your height variable, and then in the super tiles. Did I talk to you about super tiles and such?
Yeah, you did.
So that's a super tile. Basically, the bomb explosion is loaded, and I'm reloading it back up once I go back up into the room in the water. Okay, so now we just hit the big chest on the way through, and now we don't have to worry about the items. Now, sometimes Left Side Swamp doesn't work out, but it's also a peace of mind thing.
Yeah, you don't have to ever go back.
Yeah.
And even if there's no items in Left Side Swamp, sometimes, if you end up, like, having to think about, oh, at my last location, are you getting close to it? You don't have to think about, like, potentially doing Left Side Swamp.
Exactly.
Why not do this part first before Left Side Swamp, just to see what it is?
Because I'm already committed to doing Left Side Swamp, and the top part is just a straight dash line, whereas that's a couple dashes.
Fair enough.
So there would have been 2 items if we had just gone the bottom and the back. So we would have gone in anyways, so we're actually saving some time by doing it first. We don't always know that, but...
Is that faster than doing normal Diver Down?
There's 2 ways to do normal Diver Down.
With, like, Samaria?
There's bombs and the other, and... This is not faster, because I was just testing something out. But I'm just trying to show you both ways that there is... Dear God.
I know a different bomb setup.
Yeah, the one that I want you to teach me. That's what I was trying to do, but...
Okay.
I'm also showing you this one in case you need to. There we go.
You want me to teach you right now?
No, not right now. This is
Okay.
for your routing, not for my teaching. That will be when we have the prac hack open, and then I'm like, you do this, and I'll be working on something else. I just found Blue Cane, by the way.
Yeah. Fight Cave is open.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was already open.
Nope.
You had...
We just don't have hammer.
Oh. Silly me. You don't need to go for that key because you already have every item.
Exactly. I kind of like doing that, just that way I can control a little bit more of not taking damage in that area.
Then just like get as close to Argus as possible.
Yeah, the less time you have on your hook shot going out, the better.
Yeah.
There is a way to do dash pokes, but I don't know how to do that, so I can't teach you, and it's like an NMG style.
Alright. Ghost Swamp Palace done.
Yeah!
Let's do Hype Cave.
Okay.
Oh, you know, something to think about is that this was a 5-6 crystal.
Yep.
And D-Town was also a 5-6 crystal. So we could
Yep.
have routed Hype Cave and then with Pyramid Fairy and Pyramid if we beat Thieves Town.
Correct. However, we don't have Hammer, so technically Pyramid Fairy is out of logic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because we don't have we shouldn't have been able to beat Swamp Palace, but we did. So.
Okay.
Aww. I was hoping to show you Dark Rooms.
Yeah, well, that's tough. You knew
We're
the lamp was gonna be down here anyway.
I knew, but we're 2 now. Remember, we are doing all dungeons.
It's all dungeons. Let's
Get 'em,
go
B.
and do Eastern Palace and Sahasra.
Okay.
That's 6 items. So
May I offer an alternative?
Yes, you may.
I have flute, mitts, and lamp, and a medallion. What about Mire area? At least we can get the knowledge from that.
That's true.
And I don't have green.
Yeah,
pendant.
that's true. No, I like that better because then if you if you find like Hammer there, then you can do Dark Palace along with Eastern Palace.
Okay. I also want to point out we do
Actually,
have.
I think you should have done Mushroom Tournament before this.
We can check that out after this.
Just in case, like it ends up being Mire access.
We have Mire access.
Okay, we have Mire access. Sweet.
So with the mirror delete,
Yeah, that's easy. And you could just complete desert.
that's what I'm gonna do. All right, this is a bunch of dash lines that I want you to see too. Okay, so there's an item on the torch. This dungeon is built like this to teach you your boots, because this is your first dungeon after boots. That's the game's way of saying, hey, you should learn how to use these. I will go back in. I mean, this is a 50-50 whether or not Big Chest has something.
Yeah, I mean, I would go back in. I mean, especially if this is a pendant.
Yeah.
Like, and we're doing a normal run. Like, this is so much faster than doing twin mold. It's like 20 seconds. You can get it back. Yeah.
So if you have hook shot, you can hook shot that chest and or that block and it's faster. You can hook shot that pot, stay along the bottom edge, dash turn up.
And that lets you key dash.
And that's his Q dash. And then anytime you have spiral case here, dash down. And you always go underneath this torch because those are not loaded then. And the whirlpools won't get in your way. You can always hook shot that too if you wanted. That's the order I do the torches in. And if you talk to any of my friends that are really good NMG runners, they'll always say I'm too close when I do those torches. I'm going to show you start with a bow a little bit. So
Yeah.
if you have boots and you have silvers, bonk off that and just go like this.
I see. obviously, in this scenario, you would use Gold Sword, right?
Yeah. NMG style is bow, so I've been trying to practice with that a little bit more.
Yeah.
So that's why I did it that way. Because I like to also, in seeds that are not races, work with the stuff I have.
Mm-hmm.
Or work on the stuff that I've been working on, you know? So that I have the seed mentality, which is why you may see me hover a couple of things, because I've been trying to work on that too. But I also want it to be like what you're capable of. Ooh, I don't have fire rod for this? Okay. I don't get to show you Spooky, unfortunately, unless I find fire rod right away.
Well, I did successfully do Spooky in a run a couple of days ago.
Heck yeah.
I was like, is this gonna work? And it worked. I was like, oh, cool.
Alright. Sword beam, dash, sword beams, dash.
Okay, that's a lot. I've done like that early kill on that first wizard, but I haven't done it like that cleanly.
Well, that way you can go ahead and dash through him and not worry about him shooting down. And then all of these are just tight dash lines through the maze there. First chest should always be this chest here.
Mm-hmm.
We have a small key. And second chest should always be this one here. We do not hook shot into that though, because the iframes you get from the hook shot messes with your timing, and you're actually taking more damage than you should.
Interesting. Okay.
I only took three hearts there. Hook shot makes you take 4.
How are you not getting damaged by that fire?
Because so the first part of that fire snake is the only thing that will do damage to you.
Okay, got it.
If you can be behind it or like use it, and I'll show you a little bit in GT of how that works too.
The fourth chest, what do you normally go for?
In this situation, I haven't found the big key or any items, so I'm doing cutscene chest.
I would too. If I had found like an item, maybe save off cutscene chest.
Yeah, you could. You haven't found big key yet, though. I mean,
yeah, I mean if big key is here, then it's really helpful.
it's also only 2 other checks. That's open, whereas big key opens 3 checks. So it's... I wouldn't skip this for now until you start to know all your like item layouts and how things work out. Because we're still in week 1, so it's like a lot of basics and stuff like that, you know? Hey. So now I'm gonna route the other stuff through.
I would grab the other 2 items and not go up right here.
And not go what?
Up
Yeah, we're
right there.
we have no items yet, so we're definitely doing these. I do want to say there is a way to dash through that rail there. I do not know how to do it, and my one-frame movement sucks, so you may want to ask another mentor to show you how to do that. I also will tell you that if there's this fire snake up there, it may be faster just to run down and around rather than trying to fiddle with not getting hit by that fire snake and just running down and around the square there, okay? I always slash twice for timing so I can dash through that without hitting the anti-fairy. There's one item.
This is on Vitreous.
Yep.
Yeah, this route. Okay, yeah. That's just something I just gotta remember.
Yeah.
Because I normally wouldn't go to that area.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't really done that
That dash turn was bad. I can't do spooky because I don't have fire on.
So sad.
Yep.
Oh, you put that there. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
I don't expect you to know all of these things, but to see them and you can ask about them or be like, hey, what's going on? You know?
Did you do checkerboard kit?
No, I always do that last.
Okay.
And I'll show you why in a second.
What if you found fire rod? I guess it's not a big time. I think spooky's not a huge time save enough to warrant that.
Not at the moment.
Why not use burn up?
Because I had Gold Sword and I know the NMG way of doing that.
Okay.
And I actually took one too many hearts, but it's really only a 5-heart fight. Nice.
Okay.
Don't need it at all, but nice.
You know, just in case we have to do, in case we drop our lamp, and then need Quake for,
The turtles, yeah.
The turtles, yeah.
So the reason why I didn't do checkerboard is because, one, look at this amount of time that it's going to take to dash over to checkerboard first. Whereas now I'm just going over to here. I'm mirroring once. I'm going to
And
pop
then you
over.
can flute right after instead of actually having to go right.
Exactly. What would you like for me to do next?
Oh,
Fuck
oh
off.
my god!
Fuck off.
That's insane. Let's do Skull Woods.
I'm gonna nix that idea. Let's hold
Okay.
off because there's a couple other things we can do, and let's see if we can find Hammer first before we go do Skullwood's Thiefstown area.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
'Cause that's the reason why we didn't.
Oh
do
wait, no, not Skull Woods. Eastern Palace.
Eastern. Okay.
Silly me. And,
That was-
Eastern Palace, and after Eastern Palace, do the mushroom.
Okay. Would it be? Would you also take? I mean, normally you wouldn't do this.
Oh wait, Hera first, because it's Green Pendant.
Okay. I want you to. In all dungeon seeds, you'll have that. In casual boots in your mentor tournament race, you won't. But since I want to show you the dungeons,
Yeah. You said I did the top of Hera after doing Hera Pod. Weird.
did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I went back in the door, and you were like, "What the heck are you doing?"
Okay. I mean, I probably did say that, so
No, that's fine. You can say that.
I'll show you. I'll show you what I do. So you already have hookshot. You have boots.
Yeah.
That's gonna help you. When you don't have boots, I'm gonna see what this is first. Okay, it's an item.
So it's obviously basement. Do you go basement here? It's big key. I guess you need you.
So
Yeah.
in this situation, I will be doing basement so I can show you the what I'm talking about with the big chest and all that stuff.
Okay.
With an
Would
item
you
here,
normally?
I wouldn't. No. With an item already found, I would just bail and go to do the one chest I can and then mold
Yeah,
on and
'cause
leave.
That
Probably.
chest and Moldorm is like, that's a higher chance of it being there
Yeah.
than in one of the two, because you know
Yeah.
this is big key.
And if it's in the big chest, then so be it. But at the same time, like, I know that's big key. So this is Hera pot that I do. I don't know if this is. I think this is what
I
you
do
do
bread
too.
pot.
Yeah, I do bread pot too.
Okay, so it's just the same thing that I do.
Yep, it's what you do afterwards.
Yeah.
With boots and hookshot, you can do this. So you're gonna fall down this hole. come over here, hook shot, grab, bonk. And then you can get that chest there.
Yeah, that's just way faster than what I was.
Yep.
I was literally going back through the door.
Yeah. You're
and
like
then grabbing the chest, and then getting the big chest and bonking.
Yep. If you don't have boots, you have to hit this star and then drop down normal, like vanilla style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like normal, because then you can just use the other star to get out of it. But all right, now I've kind of held off on some of your stuff because I was pointing out other things because of the all dungeons aspect of what we're doing. But where to now?
Let's do the mushroom trinket. Because I think that makes sense to do before doing the whole Eastern Palace plus potentially Dark Palace, just in case this is hammer.
Gotta get faster at that.
Okay, let's just head to Sahasrara.
Okay. So
I would do it from the Dark World though.
Why?
So I'd do Dark World from 5.
We don't have hammer.
Oh right.
So this is how I will route this, or normally would route this. So I have to do Eastern anyways. And it's faster to
Just
come
do it from here. Yeah.
to do it here, and then go and do green pen
I
and
think
stuff.
what I have done is, oh yeah, because there's no way of Dark Worlding unless you're literally from the other side.
Yeah, you'd have to go through by Graveyard Ledge, but we can pair Graveyard Ledge together with Catfish and Pyramid Fairy and all that stuff. Now, if those things have our hammer, hey, at least we did it efficiently, right? Dash line there.
Yeah. And this is like we already did our checks in Skullwoods. This is way more checks than if we were to go from the Village of Outcast area, and plus we potentially need hammer for Thieves' Stone anyway.
Exactly. And here's the dash line I want you to see. In that middle, if you have boots and a sword, you can just dash line through it, and it'll just nudge you along the way you need to go. Because if you go like here and then dash line here, that's like movement going up and you're walking. But from this door, and vice versa, you're just going up and then dashing. And I'm not touching the controller; it pushed me through the door itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Instead of going up and around, if you're using your boots, the longer you go, the more you're getting out of them. Oh, and then this right here, I want to show you. You can do this with bow, fire rod, ice rod. Slower way to do it. You can also do it with your red cane, but you come in here, stand on this tile here before they even spawn, and it's way faster.
Is it way faster than the pots too?
Yes, because you're walking.
Okay.
Anytime you're walking or have your sword out, you're walking slower. Cool. There's no 50-50 on this, so that's good. There is a hook speed spot there that you can do off of that big chest to come over here. You have to watch out for that Stalfos though. And I'm not sure if you went from the top, but you can always bounce off of that guy if you do it correctly. If you get here and then bounce off, you only take 1.5 hearts of damage, whereas this is 2. And that may also be me kind of mixing up the two mentees, because I've done a lot of seeds lately with you guys. So
No,
I just want to point that out.
I've been doing the taking 2 hearts thing.
Okay. Have your bow out. You don't have to kill any of these Ropas. Apparently you do.
Is it faster with a gold sword than bow? Here.
Yeah, but I'm also trying to show you as if, like, gold sword is a luxury, not one you'll always have.
Yeah, I mean tempered works too, though, right?
Yes, also a luxury, not one you'll always have. It is sword, the tempered sword and gold sword is faster there. In here, kind of see where they're at.
I gotta make sure I'm doing that. It's like every time I go through that door, I'm like, oh, I should have done this. And well, it's already too late now.
Double ready is, if you, in your practice hack, there's a room called double ready. Make sure you follow that too. Practice that a little bit, because that can get you, that can lose you about 10 seconds like, every time you mess up that stuff too. Alright, so that's all of Eastern.
We didn't find anything, right? So
We
check
found
the
nothing
hospital
in
at
there.
this point.
Okay.
As
Please,
those 4 checks right there.
please, God. Just making me be like your horse or something. And I just hop down. That's the fastest way to get over here from there.
Yeah.
Boo.
$5 for a green pendant. In this economy? Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to, what do we have open? Let's just go to the Kakariko portal.
Okay. You're still thinking of what you want to do, aren't you? Oops.
I was, yeah.
So that's one thing I want you to start thinking about too, is when you are in, say, like Eastern Palace or something, and you're like, okay, what am I going to do after this if I find nothing here? So obviously, if you find something, you're going to go somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go around. First of all, let's do the hammerpecks.
Oh.
Oh wait, for some reason I have. Oh wait, let's do magic powder.
Okay. May I throw something out there now?
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm gonna do Skullwoods.
Oh, you can be Skullwoods.
Yeah, we're gonna do Skullwoods, and then we're gonna.
No reason not to.
There's no items here that we know right? We crapping those. So we're never gonna come back here for any other reason.
Yeah.
I might as well just get it done.
And yeah, instead of doing magic powder, it's probably better to do like, actually no, I think that's right, because I think you should clear Thieves Town before doing like the Catfish / Pyramid stuff, because then you also have 5-6 to go along with it.
Okay.
Oh, you can do that. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yep. This is the safer strat to do this. Not the most optimal, but it is definitely safe. There is some dash lines that you can do. It's only like 2 to 3 seconds faster, maybe 4. And then here, push them into those spikes to get that key. So it's like when you get in there, turn 1 to the left, dash up, and then he'll be right by the spike.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just do Thieves Town.
You want me to finish these then? Okay.
Yeah. Because it's a 5/6 crystal, and that chest is a 50/50. The big chest basically is a 50/50, and it is like you know, we can get a 5/6 crystal, and then if you go once you go and do like the other whole path of checks, then those 2 checks are going to be something.
Okay. I will do Thieves Town.
Do you agree with that play though?
I do.
Okay.
I know I'm not going to find Hammer behind Pyramid Fairy though, but we're still looking for Ice Rod.
Yeah.
So
it's only something.
So it's a good play. Start thinking right now though, because I do want you to take note.
We still need to find Bombos too.
Yes, we still need to find Bombos. So Bombos and Ice Rod could be behind there. We still need the Hammer, but that's not going to be in Pyramid Fairy. It could just be here too. I want you to do 2 things right now though.
Yeah.
Start testing your multitasking. Watch how I route this now that I'm back in here a second time, and also start thinking about what exactly I'm going to do next, because there are choices here that are okay choices, okay? But don't say them until we get done with Thieves Town. There is a key dash if you line yourself up with those torches. There is also a God Pixel, which is like, if you're standing between both of those, you can just run right through them without touching any spikes. And some of the stuff I'm saying now is more also for when you watch it back, too.
Yeah.
This is also a room I want you to see. Again, maybe mixing Mentees at this point. Move forward and then down left, or down right rather. Throw the bomb. Let the bomb explode. And we're leaving.
Okay, no, you're not mixing it up.
Okay. Without worrying about any of those, I call them crickets. Some people call them cockroaches. Here, wait like half a second, and you can dash turn and just leave without getting hit. Typically you want to avoid whichever direction they go, but I was already being pretty quick with that hook shot, so I killed it. This is also a stun spot where you can find... I don't know what my stun prize is. It's blue rupees. There we go. I haven't found either item yet, though.
So we know it's in Thieves Town big chest at this point.
We know there's an item in there. We don't know
Yeah.
what item, though. But we're also starting to run out of good places to go. Hey!
Oh, wow, okay.
So that's nice. So
Nice is nice.
So we're only one item that we need is in that big chest now. Only one.
Okay. I would go first, check that magic powder.
Okay.
And
And
then I would go back to that Kakariko portal. And then with that, I would go check Graveyard, do a route where you check Graveyard Ledge, Catfish, then the Pyramid stuff, and then try Dark Palace.
Okay. I think that is a very reasonable route because you don't really want to go into Ice Palace. So that's a long ass dungeon.
Yeah.
When you don't have hammer, if you have to go back.
I would not want to. What is that? Was that the other alternative you were thinking about?
Well, you have your alternative of me running around and getting getting that big bomb and doing pyramid and doing it that way. I think this is better because we know that that hammer is not in pyramid, so we may not have to even do pyramid fairy. I wanted to see if you're gonna dip a dungeon, crystal dungeon, which it very much could be there. We're just playing the odds that it might not be because there's only 3, and this is like 8 items. It's just that this is a little longer, and it's Ice Palace without having the hammer. If it's not there, that's really punishing. So this is kind of the more safer play.
How do you know a hammer is not on pyramid though? Oh, because it's swamp.
For the swamp.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, pyramid could have bombos, but I mean,
It could, which is absolutely fine. But I think our biggest goal right now is to find this hammer.
yeah,
Because
totally.
the hammer opens up high.
Opens up like
Ice Palace and all that stuff, so...
yeah. Yes, I do catfish first.
I will let you know that there are runners out there. There's like catfish is dead. I'll never do it, blah blah, unless I absolutely have to. Because I started doing this at 1:12:10, roughly. And let's just see how long it takes to get back over to where we need to be.
Yeah, I mean it's a long check.
Yeah, but it is one that we're running out of checks to do, so we probably have to do it.
Yeah.
You jerk. Not hitting the pixel? Okay. I wasn't hitting the pixel.
Okay.
I don't think
think
it's a-
I would do the pyramid fairy stuff just along with doing the pyramid check. Because actually, no, we can just do pyramid and dark palace. At least do the pyramid ledge, I think, before dark palace. Though.
Yep. I think that's a reasonable.
Just
alternative.
because you don't want to like go through all of dark palace and like where's the hammer and then realize it's right there.
If I find hammer, am I still doing pod? Treat this as a regular casual boot seed. Would I still do pod if I find hammer here?
I would do ice palace first. I would do ice palace first, and then of course, do pyramid ledge before pod.
Yeah. It was a bee in a bottle, so I'm not getting that.
Yeah.
So now we're down to pod or ice palace, and in a regular casual boot seed, these choices would suck completely.
I would do pod here, even if it's pendant,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's just so much better to backtrack through this than an ice palace.
Well, we have
And it's more items too.
flute and mirror, so we're not gonna backtrack. But unless you mean getting back to this.
I mean, like if you need to go dip later, deeper into pod.
Gotcha. Okay.
I guess you probably wouldn't have to if this is normal casual boots. I guess I'm thinking about it like all dungeons for like double dipping purposes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright. So now, what I'm going to do is, this is actually the faster way of doing this. Because what you do is you spin off, you wait a little bit, you spin off and you get pushed forward. And going through that switch side takes forever. Oh, my bonks are going up. Shoot. That went swimmingly. When you're going through here, there's a dash line here.
Okay.
Basically, just get a touch over to the other side of that line between the conveyor. That was rude.
Annoying pod layout.
Very much so. With this pod layout, though, there's only 2 items that can be in the front. The rest would be keys. Now, there's been cases where there's been 1 item in the front and 5 keys, because there's 6 checks, right? That just kind of is what it is sometimes.
Or there are 5 checks.
There's 6 checks.
In
6.
pod.
No. There's 5 items, but there's 6 chests in the front.
See, yeah.
And then before, because I consider the front like everything here before you go past the beetles. Actually, everyone considers this the front.
Yeah.
So we only got we got a big key and a compass, so the rest were all small keys, so I could have probably not done that middle, but I did. Oh well.
Yeah, so if you see big key and compass there, do not have to do that entire side. I guess you need small keys though.
You still need the small keys, yeah.
Yeah. Vanilla hammer. I'll go for hammer jump.
If you have big key and 1 small key, this is faster.
Okay, I don't know how to do that though.
I know.
I'll need to learn it.
But what?
I'll need to learn it.
Yeah, you want to learn it.
Yeah.
Because it will save you time in most modes. Oh, shit.
I don't want to go through this maze twice. It's like a big time save.
Yep. We already found 2 items here, too.
Yeah.
So we found 3 items in just that maze. This is starting to get a little sketch.
Magic. Uh-oh.
The last item's on Helma.
You sure?
Very sure. So, here's how I know.
Oh, because you've gotten map and compass and big key already.
Well, I've got map and compass and big key, but I need 1 key to go kill Helma, right? I
Yeah,
have
you
that
do.
1 key. And the game will not...
And you need the 1 key to go get that chest. You're just trading a key for a key.
Yeah, you're just trading a key for a key. So I know that it's not here. Hammer is not here. Bombos can still be here, but Hammer is not there.
Yeah.
So now, what do I do?
Ice Palace.
Okay. I did just get book.
Oh, you did just get book. I missed that. Hold on. Oh, I didn't put down the sword for myself for some reason. Let's do the ether tablet first.
Okay. Can I ask why?
Because this is easier to go for than Bumbo's tablet.
Okay.
I think it's just faster, right?
It is faster than Bombos. I think you're right now trying to hedge your bets on where this hammer's at. And that's not a bad play. Not a bad play at all.
I think Ice Palace is what, 3 times longer than doing Bombos, right?
Well, here's the thing.
At least.
We have to go into CAC and then run all the way down like we're doing.
Oh, okay, never mind. Do Turtle Rock.
I don't have
Right,
bombos.
you're here. Oh right, you don't have bombos. Finish Ice Palace.
Good call.
And Pod is pendant.
So there's a
I guess
trick
it's all
here.
done.
If you hit your flute and then run off the screen before the bird shows up, there's something you can do here with your fire rod, which is before this thing ever comes out, you can shoot it while it's still hanging in there.
Oh, okay.
It's a random trick and it only saves like a second or two, but still kind of cool. There is a way to do this with bombs, which I'm going to show. I know you use swords and stuff. Oh, you suck. Normally it hits all 4 of them, or all 6 of them, but it didn't. All right.
Yeah, I think if we're thinking about this in all dungeons, I think I would have killed Helma first, because then you could potentially come into Ice Palace knowing that you're in go mode. And that's faster.
True. But in casual boots, I'm okay with this play. Plus, this dungeon is not that slow, right?
Yeah.
It's not that slow because of this thing right here.
Well, it's potentially slow if you have to do like iced tea is like a while. Okay, well we're good.
So now that I've done that, I already have a small key.
Don't even need to do that.
I'm not doing anything else now. So normally I would do that chest, do this chest.
I mean, you could check it for silvers, right?
I could. But I also want to show you silverless. If I don't get silvers, that's great. If I do, okay. You know?
Fair enough, yeah.
I would kill those things, and then I...
3-0 chest, go through here.
Yeah, because you can do that. You can hook shot through them. As long as there's a wall, you can hook shot through them.
Yeah. I think you just locked yourself.
I did.
That's tough.
That's fine. So it's the same thing as like Super Money Cave. Same concept.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I get to do Icebreaker again.
Yeah, you do it differently from me.
There are a ton of different ways to do Icebreaker.
And you don't hit the switch.
I do hit the switch because I'm not going to get the big key.
Okay.
So if you are one from go, I typically hit the switch just to be safe because we found go and now I can just go through all the dungeon, right?
Okay. If you are like not remotely close to go mode.
If you're full clear in this bitch, just don't even bother with the switch. Just go. You know?
Okay.
So sword buffers. If you watch that first video, the FMG video, sword buffers are in there, and you can slash your sword and move to the left 1 frame, and that's how I was doing that.
Okay.
You can either dash. There's also if you don't have boots, there's a hook spot right there too. So you'll see that in the video. I'm not going to do that again. With half magic and fire up, I'll show you one way to do it, but I'm still working on all those boss videos real quick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you can stand in his thing.
Oh, you do it on left side.
If you have the fire rod, yeah.
I see.
Because the fire rod left side will keep them together longer. Right side kind of spread. There's more room for them to spread out.
I think the one time you see me do cold stare, I got it perfectly, but I don't know.
But we're also trying to build the habits to make sure that they're always perfect or like always acceptable.
Oh yeah, totally.
Because some cold stare is one of those punishing fights. Cause I'm still on green mail. That's kind of insane.
That's a lot. That's 6 hearts, right?
Yeah, 4. They do 4 hearts of damage.
Oh, 4.
All right, so now.
Don't they do 3 hearts of blue metal?
Yeah, they still do then 2 hearts with red.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this dungeon, the pod dungeon. You can hammer dash out of there. Dash up. And then when you're coming through here, just dash up and dash left over these trees. You don't have to worry about the Murderodactyl, the Ropa, anything like that.
I'm always scared of that flying guy.
Yeah, so you avoid him completely by dashing that way. And these are all with boots, so you kind of have to worry about that. Without boots, it's just slash your sword at him and kill him.
My favorite is when like a checkerboard cave is moon pearl, and you have to just like get around the flying guy.
Yeah.
Like just your no dash.
I mirror. When it happens like that, I just mirror. And I'm just like, I'm gonna despawn you.
Fair enough. Oh, that's good. Having somewhere near that.
The bonk wasn't what I wanted, but
That was, I mean, to me that was really fun. I need to like study that.
but also, did you see me hit the switch so I could just go up and dash over and not have to worry about it?
Yeah.
And there are 3 hearts in there to get sword beams, and this is why you want sword beams for this part. Because we did this in the dark rooms, right?
Because you don't have to quick swap all the way over to some. Like,
exactly. I mean, you wouldn't want to. You'd probably want to just menu at that point.
Yeah.
Because now I'm full inventory. Really? Trying to show people that I can do things. Jerk turtles.
Where's a big turtle?
Oh, I didn't get it.
You have to dash turtle for that, right?
No, it's a pixel thing.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh. There we go. Back up.
I didn't get it. Which is fine.
It's fine,
It's
use the
just-
sword.
Yeah, it's just 2 yellows. Alright, where to now?
Turtle Rock is our last dungeon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so just do Turtle Rock and then Against Tower.
Okay.
In one trip.
Would you check anything else at this point?
No, I wouldn't. There's no need. As soon as you got bombos, there's no need to check anything else.
Would you be going for silvers?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I am very comfortable with doing silverless.
Okay.
Well, you know, obviously Ganon's hard, and you have green mail.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in terms of getting the silverless hits, I can get the silverless hits. I should get them, like, every time, too.
Well, first off, I'm going to let you know, every single person needs to spend time on Ganon no matter what. No matter how skilled you are, because Ganon is... You always hit... In 95% of your seeds, unless it's a Triforce hunt or a pedestal or something like that, you're fighting Ganon. So the more practice you have with Ganon, the better. And that's something we'll go over as well. that sucks.
Oh, is that Dead Rock?
Yeah, that's Dead Rock.
Oh, you have to go over
Yeah, you have to.
there not being nice to you.
Ah, you can either go this way, or at least get like 15 squares off this screen. As people go in that cave, so they can just dash up, and usually you just poke out of the way. I just got hosed. There is a spin speed here. I don't feel comfortable with it, but you can spin speed and hammer those pegs down quickly.
I see what you mean, yeah.
Oh.
I need to see how you do go mode for Turtle Rock, for like what you were able to skip.
So first off, in Turtle Rock, what I do is I come over here first. You don't ever really want to slash at them. If you have sword beams, that's great. But don't hit the berries. Just let them do damage to you. Because if you hit the berries and it's sparking, they're gonna knock you off, and you have to. And it's slow to get back and stuff.
Yeah. Timberto dash up there.
You can always cape dash too.
Yeah. Okay, you mirror. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because I have to go do this chest anyways. NMG, you're not gonna like you don't do this chest at all.
It's compass, yeah.
But if this is a small key, then bonus.
You already have a small key though. Is there ever a world where you don't do this chest?
No,
Okay.
because you want to get as many chests done as you can before you get to the back. And the back is anything considered after the Turtle Rock big chest. Oh, that was absolute garbage RNG for me.
So why would you do that fire rod room first before doing that one? Is it just faster to mirror?
It's so afterwards. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get tagged.
So much damage.
So basically, you're lessening the doubling back in that lobby room. Because if you... So it's to say you dash back down, you're now in the upper right corner, where you have to go down to the lower left corner, right?
Yeah.
Whereas if you mirror, you start at the lower right corner, refill your magic, and then you just go over to the lower left corner.
Would you like do the just like do the first check before doing the other one though?
You could.
Like, cause then
You could.
then I feel like
But then you're still going from the upper right corner down, like, over to the top right. It's just a personal preference for me.
okay.
Either way, as long as,
I think I had it this time.
yeah, it's a
Like how
personal
I do.
preference for me. If you mirror out of the fire bar room or the spike roll room or whatever, yeah. Okay, cool. If you mirror out of that spike room, though, you're refilling your magic, and you don't have to dash back through the spike room, you know? You don't want to take damage or lose or such like that. Because you don't always have Burna or Cape. You don't have the safeties. Like, we're full dungeoning, so you don't have to do the safety thing. I sent you the video on laser skips, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I won't show you
I
them.
just haven't watched it yet.
That's fine. I won't show you them.
You don't have to do laser bridge in this though. That's,
No. Yeah, but I would have showed you them, at least put them in the video for you. And Trinex is one I need to work on with Gold Sword, because you can go behind them. I don't.
I've seen that, yeah.
I need to work on that and practice it.
I felt like I was just like not worth it for me because I wasn't getting as much as just like the
Yeah,
consistency of what you're doing.
If you're worried about bonking and going, and you have green mail and you don't have much hearts, just play it safe and stay in front.
Oh, okay.
So you can hit his head.
I
Right?
did not realize you could Trinex as well.
Yeah, before he moves out here, like I was able to get blue mail.
Oh, there we
I was
go.
able to get 2 spins and then hit his head. And that's the same with Tempered Sword too. It's just basically 5 levels of Gold Sword. Or 3 levels of Gold Sword, rather. There is a hook dash here. Helps you because you don't want to have all those dash lines, because there's no dash lines that are good there.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I'll show you what I do in GT. And again, I think I said this multiple times to multiple people. What
Just
you
stick
do
with
in
whatever route you have.
what you're doing in GT is what you do, you know? I was practicing that. I gotta get better at those.
You start with left side.
I do. So I do what they call a DM route.
Dark Magicians, it's called.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about it. But that's why I do that, and then normally I would go over here. I'm just gonna show you on this one.
Yeah.
And I would finish this side here.
And how do you do like?
Puff off.
Well, if you don't want to do silvers, you don't.
No, it's okay. I won't be doing silvers. I'll use silvers on the climb because that'll help.
Yeah. So what is like the upside of doing this?
You don't do an entire side over there and then find that your big key is just in this room here. You're not isolating this side is what it is.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I think that room is a little hard for me.
The conveyor torture room?
Yeah.
It's true for many things. I always pick up that pot and get that blue guy out of my way. There is a key there through that portal, but I don't need it because I have 2 already. And then up here. So this is something I want to show you as well. You only lose 3 hearts through doing it this way. And it's way faster than trying to go through all those pegs. I messed this up because I messed an input. We will go over this climb probably next time we meet. And any rooms that you see, because I want you to watch and then take notes of what you want to work on that you see. But I'm going to focus up for the climb so you can see hopefully a good climb, okay?
Well, you can just dash through there.
If you fall down and have iframes, yes. You were bad RNG. We use the conveyor belt speed to just run around and get to him.
See, okay. fire on this. Long strategy is so helpful.
Yep. Lines you up so perfectly with the first one. I do it right there, and then I wait like 1 or 2 seconds to get that fireball to hit me or go that direction. And then most people do this side.
Oh, I've just been doing the other side, but I can swap over.
Yeah, it's just so it's a little timing wise for it because it doesn't have to travel as far for whatever reason. I think that should be enough. If not, there's a big magic pot in that room. Yeah, it's enough.
Okay. I did not know that. That's also very helpful if you like don't have like a potion on you.
Exactly. Ah. Yeah, I don't have anything set up. I don't have anything set up for it. I usually have I need to get a pad or something.
Yeah, I know how hard hovering green is. It's crazy.
Oh, while it's exploding.
Yeah. You're not checking the last hope chest?
No, screw that. I'll tell you that in a second. That comes with practice, by the way. You can also use your hook shot.
Okay.
I'll show you that too, but this climb is a big thing that I'll show you over the next 6 weeks too. So I would like to still work with you even if you're using a different mentor. This is kind of lined up. This is one thing. Everybody spins. Yeah, that's not good. But this is actually a slash setup because they're not in a line.
I see.
This is me
Ooh, that's
getting
good.
almost lucky.
That's nice, yeah.
So if you saw, he's missed time, like he got out of sync. So that's something you have to kind of watch out for.
Yeah, as you do more cycles, they
Yep.
get like
But it also gets out of sync if you're spinning and waiting for the ball and stuff. There's a timing and way he's lined up, which we'll go over more in detail later.
Okay.
Can't really do it in the middle of a fight though.
Yeah. You're good.
All right, now we killed the pig.
I bet you didn't know you can't hunt while holding your nose.
Yeah,
I think my favorite quote is, "I know where the bow is." You could just stand in that.
it's actually preferred because then you can do this.
Yeah, wow. Okay. I did not realize that staff didn't have a hitbox.
Yep.
That helps so much with, like, if you're doing this with temper. Because otherwise it's like, you have to try to, like, hit him.
Alright, so
and not
here,
just, like, block all that stuff.
we're on our 4th hit eventually whenever he stops. Charge your sword and getting up next to him, then let go. Oh. If you do it right.
And that's a hit for silver.
Yep. Oh, too early.
Okay, so I see you should fire rod here, not lamp.
If you have half magic, you can. course, when I want to show you again in fight. I wasn't going to spin, so I got lucky with slashing. Because it's a very small window for slashing. Yeah. But you see how I'm not charging or have my sword charged the entire time? That's bad. So I want to get to him, right?
But I get to him faster.
Yeah. Because if he's all the way on one side, now he's blowing up. So that's like 3 or 4 cycles faster than just using lamp. So I wanted to show you the opportunity that you can get triples up with the fire rod. And I got lucky on a couple things, but some of them were not great. But it's still faster than just doing lamp. Running to where he's at, coming back, lamp. Running to where he's at, coming back, lamp. Stuff like that, you know? So I wanted to make sure you saw that. Shoot. We didn't really treat this like an all dungeon seed. Either way.
And we did every dungeon.
We did not.
Oh, we didn't beat Pod.
Oh, we didn't beat Aga 1. So.
Oh, you're supposed to beat Aga 1 in all dungeons?
In all dungeons, it counts as a dungeon, so yes, it's all dungeons.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I'm going to let this run, and then we're going to reset and go in for, to do Aga, because I want to show you that too, okay?
Okay.
It's going to be easy with Gold Sword, but still same concepts.
Yeah, I see.
So did you take a lot of notes?
Yeah, I have literally a whole page.
Cool. You will also have. I'll also get this up on YouTube for you, and then you'll be able to.
Yeah, I'll probably just reference that for like looking at what I'm doing versus what you were doing.
Yeah. So I'm starting that. This takes. The problem is I'm on hardware, so I can't actually like speed it up. I just have to wait.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Pocket Chain Sleep Chicken. We never got it.
Oh no. I feel like the choices you were making were really good ones. The ones that I kind of said, hey, what about this one? Take like that. Some of it may have been more of a all dungeons portion of it. And I think we referenced that, like, hey, if you're doing casual boots, this is what you should do.
Well, I think the Death Mountain play was the right play instead of what I had said, which was going to East Town.
I mean, it didn't really get much out of it, but we still were able to get it done. And then, of course, Fire Rod is just chilling in Checkerboard Cave, which was hilarious. But
I can't believe I called that.
But we still needed that flute to go get it, too. So...
yeah, we did.
It actually all worked out because the flute was on the mountain, right?
It was. Oh, this is always why you check Checkerboard Cave.
But it's slower. It is a lot slower because then you're doubling back and running back over there. Whereas if you're just gonna leave anyways, just bite the bullet and do your lamp.
It's much slower, but if you have psychic powers and you have Fire Rod instead.
Oh my god. If you're seed reading, then I can't mentor you because that's cheating, and I don't do cheaters. Sorry, bye. Thanks.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't do that.
Alright. I'm just going to go in. We're going to delete this because that's done. We're going to do Aga 1. Aga 1 in NMG is one of the most technical dungeons out there. Luckily, we're playing Rando, and we have Gold Sword, so it's really not for us. With Gold Sword...
You can just come up and slash these guys.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can wait down there. I mean, if you have silvers, obviously, you can just shoot them and kill them immediately.
When you open this chest, walk directly to the left. You can dash turn and get a key dash out of that.
Right, okay.
And then you'll be coming down here into this hole. I'm not too worried about that heart. Go down, over, up, over. I also don't use my hook shot in here or I don't dash this at all. Because hook shot and dash, like, those sounds make those guards hit you or come after you.
I see, okay.
I dash through here, go straight up, basically stay on the red carpet.
I gotta just watch that Aga maze because I just don't know the route.
Yep. And again, you have the lit room, so you can always practice with them too. Dash through there, kill this guy.
Key dash turn, key dash.
Yep. Gold sword.
Oh, you don't have to kill those flying guys.
No, they're only.
I thought they would count.
So this one here.
Oh, then you could boomerang that. Okay.
Yep. And see how quickly I don't have to do any pots or take damage. All of these, I took a half a heart this entire time.
And you could hookshot that, right?
Yes. But it's not as free as the boomerang. The hook shot, you have to get it on the right frame. And then, hopefully I get this. Oh, I messed it up.
Oh, you can spin speed there, yeah.
You can hook speed. There's a swag thing. Try to get as far above the torch or to the torch as possible. I'm always like, giving myself too much pressure to do this. But yeah, you just... Yeah, you're running around in spin speed.
Yeah.
And then... Wherever he goes, so like there, I'm just going to push him against the wall because it's going to be faster. There, I'm going to push him
in the middle.
Middle wall.
We're against the wall, yeah. Wow.
Probably
Okay.
same thing here. Give me a good pattern. Into the middle.
He's giving you a good pattern.
Yeah.
Oh.
But do you see how I'm positioning myself on the outside of him?
Yeah. So you can always bounce him into the middle and then he will travel less far.
Exactly.
My favorite, killing Aga 2 before Aga 1.
Exactly.
Just
now-
killing him the first